You ready? What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Bougie Sports Podcast. I'm Yvette, your host, and as always, I am so happy that you are here today. It is February, the month of love, and I have no better guest than someone who was born in February. Daisy.
Hi, how are you, girl?
I'm so excited to have you today. If you guys can, please subscribe to Bougie Sports on YouTube. You can find that YouTube page by going to our website at bougiesports.net. While you're there, take a look at all the other podcasts that we have coming for you this whole week. We have so many things to talk about. The Super Bowl, a lot of shakeups going down. But today we're talking about shakeups in a different way. Not shakeups on sports, but shakeups in life. And everybody knows we love to talk, about things that are going on. But before we get started, I wanted to show you guys so here's a little slideshow of me and Stacy.
Gosh.
Yes.
The winery. Oh, that's funny. That's an oldie. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, where did you find these?
I got these off social media. I know. And here's the thing, there could have been so many more. That was in Vegas. Remember?
Oh my gosh. What were we doing on a piano? Oh, look at Leanne.
I know.
Oh my God. Jeez, I love it. I love it. Okay. All right, please send this to me. A lot of these are frame worthy. I'm going to need these in my house.
Well, I had more on there, so I don't know what happened to this one. But I wanted to include the other ones I did have on there were of your company, and I wanted to, show you off a little because I'm so proud of how you're doing in real estate. So tell us a little bit about, real quick before we get in, where people can find you.
Thank you. So I am Stacy Jewell. I am the owner of the Stacy Jewell team. We are a small real estate team in Northeast Ohio. We have about 5 offices kind of scattered all over the area, but the one that I love and the one that I work out of is in Portage Lakes. That is my area. You could find us. We have a boat out there, so you could always find us kind of, just hanging out around there and working and playing.
Work and play.
That's
we
right.
love to play and work a lot.
Thank you.
And speaking of working and playing, did you watch the Grammys?
I didn't. I knew that I wasn't going to, and that I would just wait the next day for the photos and for, whoever kind of dazzles the red carpet or who doesn't dazzle the red carpet. But I did not watch it. Did you?
I did. I watched it, and I haven't seen it for a long time. I was excited to watch it. Remember when the VMAs were a big deal?
Yes.
Back in the day, and you wanted to see what everybody was wearing on the red carpet. I used to love doing that, so I just thought, I'd like to watch it, which I'm happy I did. There were some really good performances.
Right.
Did you see any back the next day?
I did. Everybody knows I'm a huge Sabrina Carpenter fan. She is just so cute. And she has been able to pull off getting on stage, making videos, being sexy, pushing her boobs out, but she still comes across as such a girl's girl and cute. And I don't know that many artists are able to pull that off. They're either able to pull off the sex or the good girl image. And she is able to marry both of those. And I just think that she's so talented. And I just love her right now. I'm in love with Sabrina Carpenter.
I know, I love her too. Please, please, please. Don't
prove I'm right. I made Marco listen to that all day. Bad for him. He kept trying to turn it down.
Well, one thing about the Grammys is the fashion. So I put together a little slideshow, and I just want your thoughts on the outfits and the artists, starting here with the bomb, Taylor Swift in red. I thought she never looked better. What do you think, Stacey?
Well, we all know that is her signature color. She definitely looks amazing. She always kills it. I have yet to see a terrible picture of her. Her legs, I know she's been seeing her trainer. This is interesting because Taylor's had the past few weeks have been rough for her in the media, and she just showed up and put it all behind her, was there to support her friends. I love the little T that she has on her leg. I just adore her. I think she's amazing.
Do you think the T was for Travis or for
I
Taylor?
do. Yeah. If I was her, the T would be for Travis. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
I love it.
What do you think?
See who we have next here. That is Charlie XXX.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of goth, right? A little.
I just feel like she's a young girl. She's got a cute figure. It is completely just covered up, the drab gray, the boots. I just don't get it. Are we even supposed to get it? I mean, we're just regular people sitting at home. Is this even for us anymore? I feel like it's not.
No.
The rest of it is so awful that it just forces me to look at her beautiful face and hair, and she's a 10 out of 10 on that part. So there's my girl. I love it. Stunning.
Gorgeous. I love the baby blue. I love like the Audrey Hepburn kind of look. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I just feel like she belongs in a Barbie box. I love the fur. I love the satin. It must, I mean, the back part of it. Were you able to see when she turns around? It's completely backless. She's fit. She's gorgeous. She's hot. She owns the moment.
Yeah. What about Billie Eilish?
I'm not happy.
I don't understand. Like, she's so pretty too, and like such a great talent. Oh my God. Like, it's kind of like I'm going to try to not try. You know?
Yeah. I feel like 3 blind mice lost her 2 friends. It's giving, I feel like she's like kind of going to seat me at a nice restaurant, tell me where the best table is, and she's going to fill our waters for the rest of the evening. I don't feel like she deserves an award in that outfit. Is that terrible?
Okay. What about that look?
It's giving me 80s Cyndi Lauper vibes.
Yeah.
She really kind of took me back there. I love her music. Great new talent. We need a new weirdo, and I think she's it.
Yeah. I think it just suits her brand, right?
It does. Yeah. It does.
What do we have next here? Lady Gaga.
Very. Okay. No comment. What do you think?
I didn't recognize her almost at first. I think, is there something with the eyebrows or
very Morticia Adams.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's not very neat.
Yeah.
She looks beautiful.
I love her. I don't know who she is, but I love her. I know she's wearing Chanel.
Yeah.
I love how she has the cream. Her skin is very white and glowing, very natural, beautiful. I love every single thing about whoever she is.
Yeah. She looks like a porcelain baby doll. She looks timeless. timeless.
I'm obsessed with her.
Body looks hot. Snatch. Yeah.
So if I was going to walk the red carpet, I would be her.
Mm-hmm.
That would be me. I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah. I love it. So sexy, you know. See who we have there. Okay. Elphaba. Okay, I'm a huge Wicked fan.
Yes.
She's killing it like with her talent. I think it's time to put away the Elphaba nails.
Yes.
But I mean, she sang a Frank Sinatra song, and I died. I think I just sat on the floor and died. I just think she's amazing. So you know what? I don't think she could wear whatever she wants. I think when you're that talented. So
I think she looks great. She looks put together.
Oh, Cardi B.
Oh, hi, Cardi.
Yeah.
Oh, her. I love her. She could do no wrong in my eyes. She could wear a meat dress. She could do whatever she wants. I'm obsessed with her. She's beautiful. I love the hair. There was a lot of bad hair this year at the Grammys. I feel like she had one of the best hairdos.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I thought she looked great.
Good.
Who's this?
Miley.
Oh.
I almost didn't recognize Miley as well. I go back to the hair. Last year, her hair looked good. She did the huge blowout away from her face. This year, she did completely opposite. Outfit good, body good. The outfit's a little bit ill-fitting. But again, I got to go back to the hair. A lot of these women just, I don't know, did they all go to the same hairdresser?
Yeah. I mean, she looks like, with Olivia Rodrigo, it's like what you thought you were going to buy online and what you actually got is Miley Cyrus.
I love that.
That's how I feel like it. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, Alicia Keys. And Alicia Keys got the Dr. Dre Award. So she was honored at the Grammys.
So I feel like she looks like one of those dolls that you find in the Egyptian burials or something. Again, I'm obsessed with her. She could do no wrong in my eyes. I just wish maybe the outfit was a little bit more relatable as it's been in the past. But other than that, she's beautiful.
She's an absolutely gorgeous girl. I think that's not flattering on her, right? I think she could have probably found something that would flatter her because I think she's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. She is. She's always been one of the most beautiful girls. Heidi Klum.
She wins.
She looked hot. I thought she looked so hot.
Yes. It's like all hail to the queen. Heidi's stunning, gorgeous hair, makeup. Her outfit is absolutely stunning. She's fit. I even love her shawl. It's just different. It adds just a little bit of dimension. She's amazing on the red carpet year after year. I think they should keep inviting her back.
Yeah. I mean, she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
She looks good. Paris Hilton.
Okay. She's sliving.
Yeah.
She is sliving. Amazing body, hair. Her comeback has been outrageous. Everybody has been waiting for her. Everybody still loves her. Her children are beautiful. 10 out of 10.
I have something to show you a little bit later at the after. I don't know if it was after or before. Hold on. How did I do that? Oh, Shakira. Oh, baby, when your dog looks
yes, she looks good. Her body, hair, everything. She's amazing. She's an icon.
Stacey, if you did not see her performance, you need to watch it. I was like drooling. She freaking moved her body like nobody. Damn, girl. I was like, holy shit.
Oh my God.
I love it.
She's really another one. She set herself apart. She's relatable, women lover, men lover.
Yes.
She's
the comedian who I thought she looked so cute. I liked it. Cute. She has the legs to show off. Like it looks sweet. Her legs look awesome. Oh my God. So this was Will Smith's son.
Yeah, no, he
And
doesn't
that's
have
the
any
daughter.
friends. She actually, I wish she would have wore clothes, at least a skirt.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. He doesn't have any friends because my friends would never let me leave the house on that. But hold on,
Yeah.
I'll be right back, babe. Hold on.
You're fine. Take next one.
Well, I mean, she's a pretty girl. She's always been a very pretty girl. I just wish she would have wore clothes.
I absolutely agree with you.
Mhm.
I think when you said it, if she had a long skirt on with that, just like the black bra with the long black skirt with that would have looked so freaking hot.
Yeah, even something see-through or sheer, just something.
Yeah.
I get it's the Grammys. Everyone needs to make a bigger statement than the next person in order to stand out. I get it. But God, there's just something to be said for people that just keep it classic and beautiful and just show up with their talent and their face cards. And, I still love that.
I am so glad you said that.
Mhm.
Because this was a
Oh,
topic of discussion before the Grammys even started.
right.
Kanye and his
Oh,
wife, Bianca Tensori, right?
yeah.
Were on the Grammys red carpet where she came originally with the fur jacket, and then
Yes.
she dropped to show her no fur.
Girl. Yes.
What were your thoughts when you seen this?
I'm actually shocked that he's doing this with all of the Diddy allegations going on. It's giving Cassie, 2025. I'm shocked that they did it. I think it's disgusting. It's classless. And I love Kanye and I think Bianca is beautiful. There's no one that could ever say that she's not. But to do something to show up naked to a red carpet, it just honestly, I would say you're not invited back, or I have to okay what you're doing before you can come back in. I feel like it just takes away from what the entire program is supposed to be about. I hate it. They need to stay home. Mm-hmm.
There was some talk that he was kicked out of the Grammys, but later on they said that wasn't true because he was actually nominated for a Grammy and he didn't even go in. They just said he walked the red carpet and didn't even try to get into the Grammy. So it's not true that he got kicked out of the Grammys.
Right.
We were talking about Paris Hilton a little bit earlier. This is what she wore to the after party, which was a hot way of doing what Kanye West tried to do. Where there's like the illusion of being naked, where she's pretty much naked, but her crotch isn't out. You know what I mean? And then it brings us back to our girl, Puerto Rican J-Lo. I can't believe I didn't have a picture of her in the slideshow. I thought I did. I can't believe it. When she originally did this,
you're right. It's still a far cry from what Bianca did, in my opinion. It's still a far cry. Paris at least waited until a party in order to pull it off. That was the first time I ever saw that picture. She looks amazing. God, I
know. At first I was like, who was that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh.
But it's a far cry from the monstrosity, in my opinion, of what happened with Kanye and is that even his wife? Is that for another day? Is that his wife?
Yeah. I thought they did it his wife, but
okay.
Who knows when it comes to him. Like, you know what? Why I bring this up? Are the Kardashians over? Like, do people even talk about the Kardashians anymore?
You know who does talk about the Kardashians? Do you follow Tokyo Tony on TikTok?
No. Oh, I can't get my TikTok. I don't have a TikTok yet.
Oh my God, that's right. Tokyo Tony. She's someone that I've been watching a little bit of lately. She's kind of a crazy person on TikTok right now.
Well, speaking of crazy, let's dig into this Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni drama. Okay, so we'll talk about this. We got the book. Stacey and I both.
Yes.
I've not seen the movie yet or anything. Have you seen the movie yet?
I saw the movie when it came to Netflix. I actually wanted to see it in theaters and I never got an opportunity because of Blake Lively. That's why I wanted to see it.
Yeah. So are you a fan of Blake Lively?
I was a fan of Blake Lively.
Mhm.
Yes. I just was so excited for her comeback. I just think she's so cute. I followed her Betty Buzz page. I followed her shampoo pages. I was just, I don't really follow a lot of stars on social media, but she was one of them. And I just,
Mhm.
the talent, the beauty, the blessings, the children, the handsome husband. I just thought she was amazing. And now I don't know anymore.
Oh my gosh. So what do you think? Because I have this shot up here of Ryan Reynolds on a scale of 1 to 10. How big of a douchebag do you think Ryan Reynolds is?
So I have never thought much of Ryan Reynolds. I just never found him to be funny. I thought he was cute. I never found him to be handsome, let alone the sexiest man alive. People are saying that he is her claim to fame. I thought she was his. I really liked her.
These are some of the text messages that just got released yesterday, I think, because they had the. Oh wait, hold on. I put this bigger so that we can split this up real quick before we talk a little bit more about it. Sorry. Okay. It's so bad. I don't know if you read. Hey, Justin. All right. So I guess. All right. So what I was listening to is that these are messages that Justin Baldoni sent to Ryan Reynolds before any of this drama went down. So, hey, Justin, sorry for the delay. I've been in a writing cave and the girls are sick again. I'm told they have an immune system, but it's beta. Interesting. Okay.
Beta testing. I know he's trying to be funny. I just can't.
Oh, yeah. That's what they're saying. He's, trying to be funny. She's not. What a loving and generous message. So, I guess, which Justin Baldoni's messages came off a really simpy. So he's like, I want to be your friend. You know what I mean? So that's, the energy Justin Baldoni's, coming out of them. So what a loving and generous message. Thank you. We're both looking forward to getting to know you and your family better. We're also big fans over here, blah, blah, blah. You've hit the jackpot with B. She literally passes on every film and every filmmaker all the time. I don't know. Now I'm thinking he's a 10. I didn't hate him as much as you, Stacey, originally, but now watching all this, I'm just thinking it's bad. Oh, is my whole thing going? Anyways, you guys can go back and read those messages. They're all online. There was this scene real quick. I know I'm pivoting with Martha Stewart talking about, did you see it?
She said she doesn't think that they're very funny or that.
Yes!
Yeah, and I'm the same. I didn't hate him. I just never thought of him. Or if it was a movie with him in it, I'm not going to run to go. I don't even know what Deadpool was until this all came about. I just am not. He's not someone that I'm going to run off and go watch.
Right, exactly.
She was.
But okay, I thought she had the best fashion on Gossip Girl, but now it's I don't even know if people got along with her. I liked her too a lot. I thought she was just pretty. She had that classic, I loved her fashion.
Right.
And they said she ruined the fashion in that book. It ends with that.
She ruined everything. And when we go far back, like Gossip Girl, when you dig back that far, I kind of forgive people because 10, 15 years ago, we were different. So I don't hold that against anybody. But these are all so new. And then the way that they're handling it, they tried 3 times to get a gag order to have Justin Baldoni's attorney stop talking to the press after they're the ones that went to the press, the New York Times first, with illegitimate text messages and email history. So let's just say that she could blame this whole thing on postpartum because personally, if I was her PR team, I would have been like, you know what? Shut up. We're going to go. We're going to find a doctor that's going to say that you have horrible postpartum. We're going to win back 10 or 15% of some sympathy from the public. You're going to pay this man and we're going to drop off for about 3 years and then show up on the cover of Time or People with our beautiful kids, our beautiful family, talking about postpartum and how at one point we were the most hated family in America. And that can be a comeback a little bit.
That's absolutely brilliant. Like, she should hire a publicist. But I think she needs to drop Ryan Reynolds, though. I don't think there's – I think that he's going to get canceled. I hate, I hate cancel culture. But I think, like, in this – where you're seeing, like, the obvious – did you see, like, how he was making fun of Justin Baldoni in his movie? And
I think it was both of them.
The control.
Yeah, they went deep. They went really deep. I was listening to somebody yesterday. It was totally off subject, but they were saying how two people, if they're married, close, best friends, can have joint psychosis. And they can literally share like a fantasy world, a psychosis. And I think these two are suffering from that. I forget what the mental term is for it.
Narcissism?
Girl, it is.
That's definitely one of the things.
Outrageous. And their behavior still, till as of yesterday, their latest court date was yesterday. And they really did send their attorney in to try to get a gag order on something that they started. My favorite that they did yesterday. This is why these people will never learn. Blake decided, Yvette, did you hear this? That she did not want to be deposed by Justin Baldoni's attorney. I don't like him. I don't want him to be the one to question me on the stand. Are we even living? Did I enter the Matrix?
Right. He's not one of her little dragons.
She don't have no friends, and she's not listening to her PR, and she's definitely not listening to her attorneys. She's a mess.
So what do you think their attorneys are trying to accomplish?
I think they're going to settle. I think what a beautiful ending to this would be is Blake and Ryan wrote an apology letter to make it sound like it was coming from Justin, wanted Justin to sign it and send it out into social media, taking blame for the entire project and everything that went wrong. It was, if you haven't looked at it yet, we could go down a million rabbit holes, but that one is so mortifying and disgusting and dishonest and humiliating. I think what a beautiful ending to this would be is that they pay the man what he wants. I don't think he's going to get 400 million. I think he'll get probably maybe 150 million from them. I'm not sure if he'll win against the New York Times, because that's another story that we could dig into that. I think that they should take that same letter that they wrote and intended for him to sign, and I think they should sign it and put it out, because really everything in that letter that they wanted him to take, oh God, my brain, they wanted him to account for is what they've done. They need to sign it and they need to come clean. But they won't. They're just terrible. They're still trying to get gag orders and decide on who's going to depose them.
Do you think that Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively thought that Justin Baldoni would fight this hard?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's almost like part of me thinks maybe he was warned in the beginning, and that part of me wants to think he was never the victim. He just knew that they were bad people. Somebody warned him. He started recording and putting everything in writing early on.
Yeah.
That he rolled over a lot on purpose, maybe to kind of punch them in the gut in the end like this, because it was just too much of a perfect storm. Was he ever the victim, or was he laying a carefully planned trap for them and they just hung themselves? Either way, they deserve it.
Yeah, I think that they, like, you're exactly right. Somebody either tipped him off that they were going to do this, and he decided, well, I'm going to protect myself, or yeah. And I think that there is enough evidence, though, to support that they were, the smear campaign that they were accusing Justin Baldoni of is exactly what they were trying to do against Justin Baldoni. And he just knew that was happening, so he was ready and prepared. I don't know. Right now I'm team Justin. it would take a long way to swing me the other way. There's just too much. It's too much. Like,
what do you think, honey? Do you think that they're going to settle, or do you think they're actually going to take it to trial? Trial date might be moved up.
yes. I think with March something, I don't know. I think the way that Justin Baldoni's attorneys have responded, since they said he was not supposed to talk about it or whatever, they want them hushed, and they're refusing to be quiet. I feel like, no, I think they want this story out there. I think they do.
I think even the judge wants it out there. He could have given them a gag order. Said, hey, I'm going to give you one for 30 days that we need a cool off period. Bye. I'm going home and having my lunch. He said, no, I'm not going to give you a gag order, but I just want you guys to be a little nicer to each other in the press. Yeah. I mean, he wants to watch it too, girl. That judge and his wife want to watch it all go down just like we do. So it's interesting.
Yeah. I think it all started for Justin when they put him in the basement. Like, everyone talks about the premiere, how, Ryan Reynolds didn't want him to come to the premiere of his own movie, and how they're trying to take a lot of credit of him, and I think who had the rights and so much, and then to put him in his family, and imagine inviting your mom, your whole family, and they put you in the basement of your movie.
Those are the people that I want in my life. The people that would go and sit with me in the basement is all I'm going to say. Well, everyone else is walking the red carpet. I want the people that are, you know what, we're with you. It's all good. Your work is beautiful. You're amazing. Forget about them and come and sit with me in the basement. Everyone deserves friends and family like that.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute that you said that, because I love, you like this too. We're both Aquariuses, by the way. Yes. Like, I love reading quotes or anything that anything that moves me. I'm like, yes. There is this, I'm going to mess it up, but it was this thing about friendships, and it says there are 3 different kinds of friends. There's like the leaves, and those are the people that are there when it's fun and when it's convenient. And then there's the people then there's the sticks, or the branches, that those friends are there, through hard times. And then there's the roots, where those friends are going anywhere, no matter what, through good times and bad times. And I'm so happy that you are one of my roots. And I think that's important, that people need to know and accept in life. And even when you're choosing friends, to take that at face value. Like, if someone shows you you're a leaf, then leaf them back. You know what I mean?
I think it's all important. I agree with you. And I love all of my people that are the leaves too, because they're cool and fun and chatty, and they make me happy too. I mean, it is there. You're right. Like, everyone does fit in a category. And I think that's what makes us who we are. And I'm leaves to some people too. And I'm good with that. I mean,
right.
I don't want to be a root for everybody.
As long as you stay true to who you are.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I agree.
I just want to ask you this really quick. Like, there's a new O.J. Simpson documentary on Netflix. Have you seen it?
I haven't, but I heard.
Oh my God. It's, nothing new. You're not going to really learn anything new, but I will watch any single O.J., Casey Anthony, anything like that, true crime documentary over and over again. It's just crazy how guilty he was.
I agree. I think that when people are alive, I don't mind that they put those out, but when people are passed, it bothers me a little bit.
Ooh, because they can't talk for themselves.
Yes. That does bother me.
What if it comes out by like their family? Does it depend to you, like, on who brings the documentary out? I mean, they're making money off of it. So I see what
everybody that knows what really happened is dead.
Yeah.
So including Kardashian, everybody that knows what really happened is dead. So anything now, I don't blame them. It's a money grab, and that's fine if it's going to help the kids or, future his legacy and his ex-wife's children. But other than that, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. I've always thought I was guilty, just like Casey Anthony. I think she's guilty. If nothing else, that than severe neglect. She should have done, a lot more time and retribution.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's like, now she's even having all these documentaries out. There's so many new things and so many streaming, services now that you don't know what to do, like where to watch things at. Another thing that's coming up in February really quick that I wanted to talk about is Valentine's Day. Are you a fan of Valentine's Day?
I am. So Marco and we're not big gifters on Valentine's Day. We do like a filet and lobster dinner and wine and champagne and candles. And we invite our kids and our parents and whoever wants to come over, and we like to spoil everybody. So this year we are going to my son's in South Carolina. I have to show you something because I got this for my little baby grandsons. Hold on.
Okay. So what did you have to show us? What did you get?
Oh, okay. So I ordered these like a month ago. It says Heartbreaker.
Oh,
I love it. And then, because I have 2 grandkids, so I just got them both to Outlaw Wanted for Stealing Hearts. So I'm going to have them look cute, and we're going to do a party, and we're going to make heart-shaped pizzas, and we're going to ice cookies, and then I'm going to squeeze them because they're my baby.
Blake versus Baldoni, never ending. It ends with us saga finally lands in court.
Let's hope that, Justin gets some justice there.
As Justin's powerhouse attorney, Brian Friedman, speaks out on Extra before entering the courtroom.
He's feeling like you would feel if you were wrongfully accused of something. You'd feel pretty devastated. And he's looking for justice.
Today's the first hearing in the federal lawsuit of Blake and Justin's war of words. She's suing him for sexual harassment, and he's suing his co-star for defamation. Both have denied the allegations against them.
What do you hope to accomplish today, lastly?
Truth, veracity, honesty, and to not see the destruction of people's lives unnecessarily.
In today's hearing, Blake's team was unable to put a gag order on her former co-star and director, who's been releasing behind-the-scenes video.
And then let's just do one almost like super close.
Texts and 2 a.m. voicemails.
I'm really sorry.
But over the weekend, he dropped this shocking website. The lawsuitinfo.com is filled with even more alleged unseen texts and emails between Justin and Blake and Justin and Ryan.
Will you guys be releasing more documents and text messages?
I assume that through the course of the litigation, that'll happen naturally.
One alleged text from Blake to Justin is all about the now infamous rooftop scene.
Please, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He says it will be, quote, flirty and yummy, and goes on. It's my love language. Spicy and playfully bold. Never with teeth.
Forget about kissing on the
mouth. And this friendly response to Justin from Ryan. You've been a wonderful collaborator with B, and that means a great deal to both of us. In today's hearing, both sides of the case agreed to stop litigating the case in the press.
We're really pleased with how the proceeding went. We're really looking forward to moving the case along. It's rough. It's really rough. And to be wrongfully accused of anything, and to see your wife go through that, to see your young children go through that, to be accosted wherever you go to try to get away from this, it's a really difficult thing.
So I was trying to look up that lawsuit website they were talking about so we can look at it, but it said wasn't it lawsuitinfo.com?
Mm-hmm. I haven't looked at it. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like it's regurgitated so much on Perez Hilton, Candace Owens, Megyn Kelly, Bohemian Diva. I mean, they do an amazing job of taking out the pieces. They really just kind of take out the fluff and give you what you need. And I'm working, so I can't read it all, but it's bad. Yvette, it's so bad.
I was listening to Candace Owens, was it yesterday? She's good. She was just like, It's good
she's
for someone
got-
reading between the lines for people, especially for someone like me who's not familiar with the law, to have someone bring it down in child's terms for you to understand what's going on. I'm not familiar with the law, but I am familiar with people trying to take advantage of other people. And I think
and
that's
abuse of power. And it all boils down to, we don't need to be attorneys to know what is right and how to treat people and how to lead with love. And these people are just opposite of that. And they're just terrible, terrible people. And they need help. I think they need mental health. So I don't know if you know this, but Ryan Reynolds has a gin company, and Blake has a booze company and a non-alcoholic beverage company.
Mm-hmm.
And they often try to do product placement. They're huge on product placement in their movies of the other companies that they have. And so what I think Justin needs to do is to compete with Aviation Gin, which has lost, a lot of money over the past few months. He needs to come out with a gin company and just call it Just Gin instead of Justin, Just Gin.
Ooh.
And his wife needs to come out because she also has really good hair. She needs to come out with a hair product company and just really, these people try to humiliate them and stomp them into the ground. So, while we're at it, why don't we just kind of, give them the same treatment back? It would be very difficult for me if I was in their position not to be a little bit petty. They're being so classy. Oh my God. I would want to be petty.
On the Baldoni's team, you think?
I would want to be petty if I were them, but they're just good people.
Yeah. Well, they're a little bit being petty, but I guess you think you want them to go more. By not, putting their tail between the legs and being quiet and releasing the things.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it'll get worse. Do you think that there's more things to come out, or have we seen all the text messages?
Oh, I think there's more to come out for sure. I think that the cast and the crew have so many recordings and that they're just going through everything. I know Candace Owens made an announcement yesterday that she has a recording right now that she's sitting on, and she will be putting out by Friday. And it is just, it's going to start everything all over again. Like it's from day one. And it is, supposedly it was recorded in a state where you only one person has to know that they're being recorded. So like if you and I were on the phone and I pushed record, you wouldn't need to know. It could be used. It can be put on social media. We could use it in court. You wouldn't have to know as long as I knew. Mm-hmm. And so I believe the state that this recording was done in is in New Jersey. And that's where the movie was filmed. And so there's going to be something pretty big coming out this week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan of Taylor Swift. Last year, we seen Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl suite with Blake Lively. I doubt that she will be there this week with her because it seems like she wants to distance herself. Her name has been brought up a little bit. I think that they were using it as a power pull. What do you think about the Taylor Swift connection to this drama?
So I think that Taylor Swift is all over this movie. I don't think she realized how sinister her friend was going to try to use her as a weapon, but she was the one that recommended casting young Lily. She did a song in the movie. She had the movie's official composer fired because she didn't like him. She's the one that went in and told Justin, Blake's edits are amazing. I've read them. Honestly, you should let her run with her edit. So, she was in it a lot more than she wants to admit at this point and take credit for. Like I said before, she's had a really rough week. She lost all 6 of her Grammys. Part of me wonders, is it because of all of this drama? Nobody wants to see her win right now. As far as distancing herself, everyone says, yeah, distance yourself. I just think that from a PR standpoint, that would make her look worse at this point. Because it would make you look like you're not a real friend, you're not a girl's girl. I think she just needs to stay quiet and go about her day and go about her work and continue to do the wonderful things that she does. I don't think she meant to be such a weapon. I do kind of feel bad for her, but right now she just needs to be quiet. And if she does distance herself, which I don't blame her, it should just be quietly, out of the press.
Yeah. I just wanted
I
to
would
show
kill you if you did that to me.
Yeah,
I would be
exactly.
very disappointed.
Now, I wanted you to see, do you see like in these text messages where you could see where someone's name's blacked out?
Yeah.
They're saying that's Taylor Swift's name. And, so Justin Baldoni's people released that, yet they still, in a sense, do you think we're scared of Taylor Swift's power and just wanted to keep her completely out of it? Or why do you think they would have blacked her name out?
No, I think they did it just maybe to look like they were protecting her, but they laid enough Easter eggs to let everybody know who they were talking about. Yeah, I think what the attorney for Baldoni is doing is genius. He is tiring them out. He started with Blake. He went to her PR company. He's focusing on her friends. He's just punching them all in the gut and making them all tire out. The fact that they haven't rolled over and paid this man yet is mind-boggling. And I honestly think that whole team, Blake Lively and her team, they need to be studied. I mean, it's crazy that they haven't rolled over and apologized yet and paid this man.
Now, let me ask you this. I haven't read the book yet. And like I said, I haven't seen the movie, but people say that it looks like Blake Lively did not read the book because she doesn't have the character, right? So I'm interested in seeing that. But there's also another part coming out, or a part 2. And Justin has the rights to this. How can this continue, do you think? Or is there any way in this world that this movie can be made?
So we know that she didn't read the book. She said she didn't read the book. She had to Google what color Lily Bloom's hair was, which is red, so that she could fix her hair.
Not to cut you off, but I just have to ask you this. Wouldn't that be the first thing you did if you had a role, would read the book?
Oh, if I was being the highest paid actress on the set and making millions and millions of dollars, and my co-stars were only making $300,000, I would absolutely be respectful to the author and to the director.
It's an easy read.
It's
an easy, beautiful paper book, beachy. Like I could tell it's like going to be a juicy, beachy read. It's not hard to read. So
right. It's out of respect, which we all know at this point. I don't believe she even knows what that word is. I mean, some people shouldn't use big words that they don't understand. And respect for Blake Lively is one of those big words that she doesn't understand. She should have read the book. She should have respected the director. She should have respected his edits, his cuts. She should have respected wardrobe. She didn't respect wardrobe. She didn't respect hair. She didn't give music, the music department. Poor Sony. I don't really know how Sony's not being sued in all of this. Maybe no one wants to sue Sony, but I don't know. She said she read the script, Yvette. That's all she felt like she had to do was read the script.
That's crazy because we both love books, and there's nothing. The best part about a book is getting in the mind of a character, and what a better way to get into the mind of someone is reading their mind in the book. I mean, I'm only in chapter 1 in there, and I can already tell, like, So I just think that's crazy, like that she wouldn't read the book, that they would be, and then to use power, like she's using her powerful husband and her powerful friend to try to control him, and he was like, a passive person. It's just that, yeah. I want to see them.
This is so bad. I don't think people know how bad it is. And this is scary for a boy mom. This is scary. Our boys aren't going to walk around mic'd up all the time and having a crew that loves us, it's out to protect us. And they're not going to know to follow up with emails and text messages and keep everything in writing at all times. So this is scary times. They tried to take this man out. They tried to bury him alive. They didn't take into consideration his children, his wife, his mom, his other cast members. They didn't care, that it's so sad. And I don't think that people know that there's bad people in the world. You just obviously don't want to think that they could be this bad.
And the ninth pool thing, like the Deadpool thing. Hold on, I just want to see something really quick and see if I can bring that up before we get off.
Who are you? Oh, I'm Deadpool. And I guess you're a Deadpool too. She just had a baby too, and can't even tell. Plated 50 caliber Desert Eagle pistoleros? Of course. To match my ear huggy. That's okay. I identify as a feminist. And I guess you've already met Mary Poppins, aka Dogpool, and G-Spot, and she'll let you know it. Over my dead body. You're fun. And she starts shopping for a new papa. Why are you so nice? It costs nothing to be kind.
So what you guys just saw was just a little clip of Ryan Reynolds' movie where he obviously makes fun of Justin Baldoni, which I think is just so stupid. Like, you're just showing us, right? You're just giving us more of how much of a jerk you guys are and how powerful you thought you were. Like, Yeah.
So it's weird. It's weird. It's abusive. It's weird. I want them to remake the movie. I want them to cast no-name actresses. I don't even want him to recast himself as Ryle. I feel like someone else should have the opportunity and he should just direct at this point, especially on this one. And I think what would be amazing if they took real domestic violence victims and just kind of sprinkled them throughout the movie. Maybe a cab driver, maybe an extra, maybe somebody, in an elevator, real victims that are maybe would go to book signings and be able to share their stories and help other people and make it about domestic violence again and not about egos.
Mm-hmm. Bam. I think they should hire you. And so should I. You have to come back and we can talk and continue to talk about this case. This is just the beginning. There's so much more. You guys can, Stacey mentioned some great places to look for information on that. Just, to get the basics. Like she said, there's so much, but, the bullet points are there.
It's so much. Just this alone is so moving to people, and it's moving for a reason. Nobody wants to see anybody just be buried and bullied, and people love an underdog story because there's been a time in our lives, every single one of us have been the underdog, and it always feels good to watch the glow up. So hopefully that gets to happen for Justin and his family. I hope.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys very much.
This is fun.
Easy.
I want to come back.
Tell us where you can be found on. Do you have a social media page for your real estate company that people can find you?
It's Stacey Jewel Team on Facebook. Go ahead and find me there. And on Instagram, it's Stacey Jewel Real Estate Queen. So go ahead and friend request me. I would love that.
All right. So find her there. I will link those on my website so you can find it. And also, please subscribe on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being here and joining us again. Thank you, Stacey. And keep it classy.
Thank you, baby, for having me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye.